Hey YouTube, Matt here with this week's winning deck profile. So this was Sam and he was playing Gravekeepers. Here's his profile.
Okay. Recommanding, search Necro Valley. But it's quite an old archetype, so there's no really point in explaining most of them. Spy.
The best recruiter of the deck.
Yeah. Flip him. You really want to get Descendant on the field as quickly as possible. 3 Recruiter.
The best recruiter of the deck.
Yeah. Some play. I'm sorry, Freddie.
Cut!
Yeah. Not now, triple card games.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Recruiter. I played 2 Descendant. 3's way too cloggy, and you just, like, it's the worst card to draw because you want to get them out with Spy's effect. 2 Heretic. I would normally play 1 because I wanted to try. I've been testing Malefic. I've been testing Malefic Cyber End, but I couldn't get my hand on him, so play him at 2. Pretty much partly MVP today, but.
Winning the match against me.
Yeah. It's against so many back though, it can just run through it.
Yeah, especially it's just the perfect card in time as well.
Yeah.
One Assailant, the Token Killer. Quite nice. Monsters, not a big monster lineup.
Pretty standard.
Yeah. Spells. 3 Necro.
Why did you decide to run 3 Necros?
Standard. 2 Steady, 3's too much, 1 is not enough. It's pretty much just perfect number. I sided it out every game. It's just a really good side out card. 3 Space. Space, really good against the cards that field spells today, like Sylvans. Just saved me loads of time. And yeah, it's pretty. 2-part. Experimenting with 3 for a bit, but I found that part 2's enough. Salty card, everyone loves. I sided it out most games, didn't really see it that much today, but I think just turn 1 where Attribute's too good anyway. 1-offs, yeah, that was about Dark Hole, Book. I consider Book to be stable. I pretty much run it and everything. And for 1 tech, well, there's 1 Kaiser.
Would you bump the Kaiser up or just leave it at 1?
I did have it at 2 for a bit, but I found one's perfectly fine. So.
It's like if you draw it good, if you don't.
Yeah, basically.
But I'll find other ways to screw them over.
Yeah. Traps now. Play 3 Tombs. Yeah, it can clog. Some people say it's too many, but it wins games.
Yeah, it's like Infernity Barrier.
Yeah.
Dumb counter trap is dumb.
It's too good to, some people think the cost to play it is too much, like having Necro Valley and thing for it, but it's it's what you need on field anyway. 3 Chain. I was experimenting with 2 Chain and I had a load of darkness in, so I literally the load of darkness was just messing up everything, so I just put it up to 3 Chain. 2 Mirror. I found 2 Mirror is fine, then having 2 Mirror and then 2 Deep Prison. So I think it's either run 1 or the other, I'd say, really. And 1-offs, pretty much staples, Bottomless, Pulse, Trencher and Solemn. Taking the 2 Deep Prison out as well was giving me room for more staple traps.
Okay.
So, the extra. No? Didn't really dip into it that much today. Just 2 3s, didn't see it. Would like to have tested, but didn't see it. Cowboy the game and match. The booging player that's here today, he wasn't happy about that at all. But it was dirty, but Cowboy. Didn't see it. Nope. Skill drain, purely. Crazy box. Didn't see it. No, didn't see it. Made it a couple of times. Didn't really have that much impact. But then MVP was key beetle. Just get him out, protect Necro Valley. It's especially if showing the extra deck in a minute, because I side one Shaman. Lockdown is get Shaman out, then keep it with her. She protects Naka Valley, and she's like walking Soul Drain. So, other side.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, so the one Shaman, from what I just explained, I don't think she's good enough to main. I mean, she's good, but like if you draw it, it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. You want to get her out with Spy, because she's a 1500 defense and attack. She gains 200 defense for each Gravekeeper and Grave, so that's quite good. But I've only sided one. Thunder King, I don't think I sided it in today. Surprisingly.
So you might say that it wasn't seen.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The final was against Spellbook.
Fossadina, sided in a couple of times, didn't really get to use it, I didn't really see it. Maxis, didn't actually side them in at all today, surprisingly. D Fisher, that was a bit of a grind game between Sylvans, like, it's horrible. Mind Crush, saw it quite a lot, signed it in. Against you actually.
Yep.
With,
Called my Sue.
yeah, DNA surgery. So helped me win the game. Was it game 2 or game 1?
Game 1, I think.
Game 1. Yeah, it was quite good. Rivalry. That was for the Dolce in case they showed up, but they actually didn't today. So.
That's because they've gone to regionals.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough Angelis yet.
No. One. Sort of testing sort of thing. We've got loads of targets if Necker Valley's on the field. I think I sided in against Sylvans.
Against Medoci quite hard as well.
I didn't see it.
You sided against me, but never broke out.
Nah.
I think you saw it with duality against Sylvans
Yeah, I
and
did,
decided not
but-
to pick it.
Nah, I think the situation was it wouldn't have been useful at the time. One macro and then one Soul Drain. Round 1, game 2 with Sylvans. It was literally just flip Soul Drain, get grind, and just game. Just couldn't do anything.
Okay, thanks for the profile.
Okay.